Hello beautiful people, I hope you're having an amazing day so far. You are a star, don't let anybody dim your light. Today we're going to talk about the top tips on fat loss, okay, how to improve your weight loss journey. Now, as a nutrition coach, okay, as an ICN champion, okay, I've been on many categories in beach body, physique, things like that, okay, and as a personal trainer, I'm going to help you, I'm going to give you the secrets that help me, okay, keep the excess body weight off my clients, okay, and help you succeed in your own journey. All right, so if you're struggling with, losing some extra kgs, or you want to, lose a little bit more body fat, or maybe you're not quite sure where to go with your diet, okay, and your training, I'm going to help you with that right now today. Okay, so let's get into it. So there are three main categories, okay? So you got your nutrition, training, and your mindset. First, we'll get into training first. All right? So when it comes to exercise, okay, now of course, when we move the body, we burn calories, okay? So whether you're doing cardio, things like running, jogging, biking, okay, or you're lifting some weights, all right, this is gonna help you, of course, burn the extra kilos, right? Now, if you're struggling to create a routine, now you want to make sure that you are enjoying what it is that you do. Now, of course, some things you're gonna hate, you're not gonna like, all right? There are some things that I still don't like too much about training, right? But it gives me the results. So when it comes to training, okay, yes, cardio can help you burn the extra weight. Now, the biggest factor, okay, with the one thing to be mindful of when it comes to training, okay, exercise, is that you cannot outdo a bad diet. So you can burn all the calories you like, right? So unless your energy intake, okay, is less than your energy output, then there's no point burning yourself out each and every week, okay? You want to train smart, right? So one of the most effective ways to get in a solid exercise routine is going to help you improve your weight loss goals. Now, there's three different ways. I'm going to share with you how I do it. Okay, most days I like to do some form of cardio, right? So I'll either do some skating, some biking, rollerblading, right? Normally I start my day like this, okay, and then by midday or afternoon, right, I'll lift some weights. I like to lift some weights. It's been a lifestyle that I've been living in the last 10 years. Okay, I really enjoy it. I really like the growth, seeing the results. I love sculpting my body. Okay, when it comes to weights, I normally go through a push, pull, legs routine, and then I do that twice, right? This has been the most effective for me in terms of burning more calories, in terms of fat loss, right? Because when I increase my muscle, my muscle mass, right? This helps me to metabolize my energy faster, right? So the more muscle mass I have, the easier it is to keep the weight off, the excess weight off, the fat, right? So that's one way to do it, right? Sometimes I'll switch it up. I'll go push, pull, legs, arms, upper body, lower body, right? You can do other ways as well, like bodybuilding way. You can go back, chest, arms, legs, and then upper body. Full body 3 times a week. You can go upper, lower, upper, lower, upper, lower. Without complicating it too much, what you want to do, okay, is target the major muscle groups twice a week, right? Studies have shown that this has been the most effective in terms of increasing your muscle mass, okay, and increasing your metabolism. So things like targeting your chest, shoulders, and arms twice a week, okay, your back muscles twice a week, and your lower body, right? This has been the most effective way. So when it comes to training, doing things like that, giving yourself enough rest, okay, between each training session. For example, if you're training during the midday, most days, right, you want to give yourself at least 24 hours before the next session. You don't want to burn out. You don't want to put yourself in a catabolic state, all right? This is where you're going to lose muscle mass. Therefore, it's going to make it harder to metabolize, okay, the fats that are in your body, right? So that's one way to do it, okay? When it comes to training, right, lifting weights, you want to progressively overload each week, Okay, this is gonna help. So you wanna get stronger, okay? Sometimes you're gonna hit a point where you might get weaker because you don't have enough energy to maintain that level of intensity, right? Especially on a weight loss journey, okay? When you're trying to get rid of the fat, right? So for example, you've got, this is your training, right? Your training's going like that, and then your nutrition's going like this, right? And then at some point, the energy is just not gonna meet the demand of the training. So when it comes to that, you wanna make sure you're constantly trying to get better, even slowly. If you hit a plateau, that's fine. Don't be harsh on yourself, okay? Once you start to eat a little bit more, it's gonna make it easier for you to get back those strength gains, okay? So other things as well when it comes to training, you know, doing little things like supersetting, okay? When you do like a bench press, going straight into a push-up or going to a dip, all right? When you're doing leg presses, going straight into a lunge. Little things like this make a big difference in your training. It's all about the details, guys. So when it comes to training, you want to maximize your efforts, right? You don't want to just, if you're not really focused on strength training, okay, and weight loss, fat loss is the goal, you want to get as many calories burnt during that session, okay, while maintaining your muscle mass, okay? So you don't want to overdo it with like a cardio style, pumping out 20 reps, right? Keep it more of a hypertrophy style session, right? Things like 8 to 15 reps, okay? Focusing on building that muscle, focusing on getting stronger, okay? And, you know, doing things like supersets, trisets, drop sets as well. So for example, if you're doing a bench press, on that last set, on that last working set, strip the weight, get in another set immediately, okay? Little things like this. This is what's gonna help you, okay, you know, sculpt that body that you like, okay? Lose the excess fat. All right, it's the little details, you know, doing little things as well, like maybe after your gym session, get in a 5 to 10 minute HIIT workout, right? Like jumping on the bike, doing an intervals of 5, right? 5 intervals, 1 minute sprint, 2 minute rest. 1 minute sprint, 2 minute rest. This helped me immensely during my own fat loss transformation before I jumped on stage. Worked absolutely fucking amazing. So that's what happens, that's one of the key, some of the key things when it comes to training, you know? Getting yourself a training partner, all right? Getting yourself a coach, a mentor, someone who can push you further in your workout, in your exercise, okay? Breaking those mental barriers, right? Making sure that you are going to that next level. If you need some help, check out the services at danieljohnallen.com. More than happy to help you with a program guide, okay, nutrition plan, and some mentoring along the way, month to month. Just apply on there. Now, when it comes to nutrition, okay, this is gonna be the key to your weight loss, okay? As you know, the results happen in the kitchen, not in the gym, okay? What you consume, you become. So, if you're constantly eating, all right, a lot of animal fats, if you're constantly eating a lot of oils, if you're eating a lot of junk, okay, we both know very well that this isn't helping us with our weight loss journey, with our fat loss journey, okay? We wanna eat more whole, real foods. One, because, not just because they're lower in calories, but the higher in nutrients, okay? The higher in vitamins, minerals. This is gonna keep the insides in flow, right? When we have a clean inner system, when we have a clean lymphatic system, digestive system, everything moves freely, right? We want things to move like a river, right? And once we do that, okay, things start to shift, okay? We start to keep the excess weight off. We start to keep, you know, we start to improve our muscle to fat ratio, our body composition, right? So when it comes to the ideal physique that we want, our body composition is relative to our diet, right? So if we're eating a lot of, you know, macronutrient rich foods, right? So for example, if you're getting a balance of protein, carbs, fats, and fiber, your body is going to shape towards that diet, right? If you're getting foods rich in minerals and vitamins, you're gonna feel that inside, right? Also, big announcement, guys, now that we're talking about macros, just remembered, I did get some beautiful tasting macro meals, okay? plant-based. Okay, if you're here in Australia, check them out, highly recommend it. You can use the coupon code danieljohnallen30 to get $30 off your first order. Okay, I tried the coconut turmeric tofu yesterday, absolutely amazing, and the tofu brown rice, so good. I've got a few more meals to dive into. I'm looking forward to the rest of that, but yeah, go check it out. Going back to macros, right? So when you have a balanced macronutrient meal, this is going to help you with your own fat loss goal. So if you're getting plenty of proteins to help with recovery, right, to help with repair, whether you're working out or not, this is essential, because our day-to-day lives can get very physical, and if you're not repairing the damage that's been done, our muscles going to cop it, and when we don't have enough energy left in our muscles, what happens? Our body starts to store any excess, as fats, all right, and our body will go straight for our pancreas, our liver for some energy, and if there's none left, then we'll start going for fat. However, we want to make sure that our protein energies are high, so the glycogen in our muscle storage is our main source of fuel. This is why it's so important to get enough carbohydrates in, right? A lot of people avoid carbohydrates, they go on the keto, they go on the low carb diet, not realizing that this is our main source of fuel. This is what keeps us satiated, it's what keeps us sane, right? It's what keeps us feeling good, right? You don't want to avoid carbs. Yes, gluten-free is bad. Yes, excess of grains is bad, right? Excess of processed food is bad. Of course, you're gonna get the bloating, you're gonna get the excess calories. That's the thing here. Most people don't realize how much calories they're consuming. So once you get the details right, the details in of how much energy you're consuming, right? Through your macronutrients, right? How much protein are you getting? How much carbohydrates are you getting in? How much fats, fiber? These all play a key role, right? So when you're burning, for example, you're burning 2,000 calories a day, right? But you're consuming 2,200 calories a day, right? And you're not aware of that. By the end of the week, you're gonna have 200 for each day, right? So that's 1,400 calories in excess in the end of the week. So you could be training hard and wondering, why am I not losing the weight? You can go on my website if you need help with a nutrition plan. Look at the services, danieljohnallen.com, and I can create a macro plan for you and a nutrition plan for you to help you understand how many calories, you need to consume with a macro and micro dense meal, so you're getting enough nourishment for your organs, for your body, whilst being able to stay active in your day-to-day life, right? What else? So another thing as well, so when it comes to energy, we want to make sure that our metabolism is good. How? Through our thyroids. Our thyroids are responsible for our metabolism, and when we are eating in excess of things that are high in mucus, right, high in processed grains, what else? Processed meat, GMO foods, all these things, right, cause inflammation. Our thyroids can go woo. How do we manage that? By consuming more seafood, seaweed, nori sheets, sea moss, things like that. Not in excess, keep it balanced. This is, things like B12, your B vitamins, a lot of algae. This is what's gonna help our thyroid stay nice and healthy, so we're not in hypo or hypothyroidism, right? Getting rid of the junk is the key here to improving our fat loss success, right? Eating whole, rich foods, If you want to go and check out the free vegan meal plan. It comes with a recipe guide, a shopping list, a macro guide, That's free to download. If you want a more comprehensive version, go and check out the vegan nutrition guide at danieljohnallen.com. All right, this is going to help you kickstart your journey to weight loss. When I became vegetarian, the fat fell off so quickly because I got rid of the calorie-rich animal foods, right? Started to realize, whoa, I'm getting leaner. And then when I went vegan, my muscles started to increase because I was increasing the calories. I was eating more, right? knowing that it was more calorie dense, I could eat more without feeling guilty, right? So that's the thing here, guys. It's knowing the calories in foods, you know. An animal product could be like 500, 600 calories, whereas you get the same amount of volume, say like a big bowl of vegetables, right? Keep you just as full, but it's about half the amount of calories, right? You don't have to eat less, you just got to eat right. When you start to eat right, more whole foods, rich foods, you will burn the excess. You will burn any of the unnecessary weight, right? When we get rid of the sodas, when we get rid of the excess sugars, okay? Sugars, another hell of a drug, okay? When we get rid of the alcohol, alcohol's so rich in calories, right? For every gram, there's 9 calories. Madness, right? So that's it for nutrition. Now when it comes to mindset, you gotta be disciplined, right? You gotta realize transformation is never linear. It's never a straight line. You're gonna have your ups, then you'll have your downs. You're gonna have your ups, and then your downs, and then your ups, and then downs, all right? Some things are gonna come in the way. You're gonna have these things that happen in your life, right? That are unexpected, you know? This might happen to your family, or this might happen to your job, this might happen to your finances. You just gotta learn to adapt to the situation and not let it get to you, all right? Stay focused on the greater vision, right? Allow yourself to have some setbacks, okay? But keep moving forward. Focus on where it is that you need to go, right? Get a lot of sleep, right? When your mind's right, okay, your body's right, right? So focus on that greater vision, okay? Be consistent, be disciplined, all right? Fasting helps me with being disciplined. It's about midday, I've had some juice. All right, I've been up since 4:30. So if you wanna learn more about that, check out the guide, fasting guide at danieljohnallen.com. There's 5 various methods that you can learn from. I've been doing this for many years. So helpful, it increases your HGH level, right? Your human growth hormone levels, right? By up to 300%, up to 300%. Right, keeping the excess really comes down to staying active in your lifestyle, right? Do you have a sedentary job, right? Do you sit down all day, okay? What are you doing to live an active lifestyle, right? Now, as a PT, it's very convenient for me because I'm always moving around, right? I'm always moving objects, guiding people, you know, taking this to there, right? And it's my duty to live that responsibility, live a healthy life so I can be that example for the people around me, right? You gotta be that change you wish to see. Don't always look outside because you're never gonna find it. It's always inside you. Yes, people can motivate you, they can give you the right things, but ultimately it comes down to you. If you need that help, apply for my services at Daniel John Allen. Let's fucking get it done. Let's get it sorted. Let's create this plan so you can move forward and be that person you want to be. Right? So, when it comes to your fat loss journey, give yourself, you know, a deadline. When do I want to lose the weight? By the end of the year, and focus on that. Whatever that doesn't serve you, eliminate it ASAP. ASAP. All right? Try to calm the mind down, learn to meditate. Okay? Do more things that enrich your life with happiness. Okay? You want to minimize the cortisol levels. Yes, life is stressful enough, right? But when we have an excess of cortisol in our body, we start to gain the weight, right? In the men, around our gut, okay, with the women, around the lady, around the arms, and it becomes difficult, and we start to judge ourselves like, why aren't we seeing this and this and that? No, the more you love yourself, the more appreciate the journey, the more you love who you are right now, the easier this all comes off, right? So be grateful, you got a body, you got air to breathe, okay? You're here, you've made it this far in your own life, okay? Tomorrow's another day, okay? The next chapter is going to be absolutely incredible because now's the time to shift. Now's the time to, let go of these things that's making you question whether it's worth it or not. It will be worth it. Just got to be patient enough. Be patient, okay? This is why many people aren't successful, because they're never patient enough, right? They let their friends get to them, they let their family, their co-workers. You know, this is your life. You came here to live it to the fullest. All right, that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. All right. Now, again, add us on Instagram, danieljohnallen. Check out the website, danieljohnallen.com, if you need help with your weight loss transformation, okay? Even for building muscle as well. Go and check it out. Plenty of videos on there as well. Add us on TikTok, Daniel J. Allen. Been making a lot of funny videos on there. Appreciating all the love that's happening on the TikTok page. Thank you for being here. Hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you soon. Peace, much love, stay woke, blessed, and alkalized.